The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane as his drive's going to start with decent field position. The Red Raiders offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out. Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Play action fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he pulls in the catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He breaks free. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught out of the 15. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
What a long run from touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They're set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Dump off caught by the running back.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On first down, it's play action. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Red Raiders getting set on first and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he scores. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Takes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Makes the catch. It's Balkasoon. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
He'll drop back here on third down. Breaks free. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Touchdown, Colorado. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Proctor. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first step.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
And the Red Raiders are on the move here. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. The penalty backs him up, 1st and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
When the quarterback looks downfield to make this throw, he wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a quarterback keeper. Can he reach the end zone? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time
makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, and championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. He lets it go on the move. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Fires it to the wideout. There's a wide-open receiver complete. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down, looking to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second and goal for the offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half. With the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Bringing pressure. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Here's a throw underneath to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. The return is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Balkasoon. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He's running out of time here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
The sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 30 now. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught for the completion. It'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll test the right side here. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Hold it. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Encroachment. Defense. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. And the Buffaloes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As they get stopped here on 2nd down, it's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He was successful in his first attempt. This one a chip shot from 25 yards out. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
Looking to score with a run to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he finds the end zone again. The touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Colorado offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they hand it off to the back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Can he make it to the marker? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Here comes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. The Red Raiders will line up here on 1st down and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Cut quickly. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Flying for the touchdown on the right side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the route is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down here for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Back to throw again. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. First down and 10 now. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. A running play called on 4th down. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on 4th down, late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. This was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.